Hi there, everyone. This is Tina, and this is your message of the day. And this comes to you on the day of Thursday, October the 19th, the fifth day of Navratri. So the divine feminine energy is still very strong all over the planet. You can just soak into the nurturing. If you ever had mother related issues, or you are trying to come into motherhood and there's a problem with that, or you have a problem with your own divine feminine nature, this is for even the men and the women both. And what does divine feminine nature mean, right? It sounds like very big words. Basically, it's the power to love, the soft hearted nature that woman is supposed to have, compassion, gratitude, grace. Basically, do one thing for yourself to find out how feminine are you really. Write down what you think being feminine is. Is it being weak or is it being strong? Is it being soft or is it being determined? Is it putting yourself down or is it standing up for yourself? Whatever it is. I'm not going to define it for you. Your heart will tell you. The heart energy is still very, very strong. So it's very easy to find out where you are in your definition of feminine, what feminine means to you. Feminine is not being weak. Feminine is not being victimized. Feminine is never being put down or abused in any way. So if that is happening to you, then you are denying yourself somewhere. That's why the divine feminine is also showing you that sometimes in standing up for your beliefs, you become so rigid and so bitter. And so you can say angry and aggressive that you lose that soft-hearted nature that the divine feminine uses actually as the power of love. So love can be powerful, but soft and compassionate at the same time. It's supposed to be that way. The flow of love will be better for you if you do it that way. That's a lot, right, to soak in. So that's why the divine feminine takes her face again this day of a Hindu goddess, because it seems like the Hindu religion wants to be acknowledged the most right now because the Navratris are there and divine feminine is literally got her hand all over the planet. So just soak it in. It doesn't matter what tradition you are or which religion you're following. Honor your religion and honor your traditions. Never would I ask you to break that. But this is just saying that soak in to the energy that is available to all of us right now. It's like ice cream that wants to be eaten. So why not, right? So here is another way that the Hindu goddess presents herself, and that is in the face of Radhe Mata. And Radha is basically considered to be the twin flame of Lord Krishna. And what is she doing? Exactly what you're being asked to do, to bring your heart center and your capacity to love, to bring it forward as a flame that is ignited. So for those who are also practicing and praying and honoring Radhe Mata, Durga Mata in the Navratris, then go ahead and when you are lighting the mombatti, you can say the candle for her, feel it some way going into your heart. Just look at the flame today of the candle as you're lighting it, the mombatti, the diya, and literally feel that in your heart. Take a deep breath in and look at the flame for a moment, that I am lit within. And otherwise, for those who are not practicing that way, just look into the eyes of Goddess Radhe Mata right now. Again, you also take a deep breath in. You do not have to ignite a candle for this, because this is basically to feel the flame within you. Because that is really what the energy of the planet is demanding as a whole. That we feel that vitality and vibrancy without needing instruments all around us all the time. To just feel it. Feeling energy is really asking to be acknowledged right now. So feel everything. I love. I enjoy. And whatever you want to add. In terms of feeling energy, I feel. I feel the sun rays and I enjoy the warmth of the sun. See, I just created a sentence for you. Do that for yourself. Not only are you igniting your flame, but you will also find it changes the way your chakras feel to you. See how your chakras feel to you today. If they feel off, I feel my root chakra balanced. I feel my heart chakra to be open and loving and ready to love. Excited. See how I described my heart chakra? I choose that. Don't go by outside circumstances and immediate circumstances and say, that's it, it's off. You choose to bring it back then. What are you doing? And where are you going? In the world of choices. Because she's saying, soul flame, I'm here with you and I'm helping you breathe. I'm helping you literally burn. Burn what? Burning is not always a bad thing. You're not always burning away and clearing with the candle. You're also honoring, acknowledging, wishing, attracting, and bringing forth. And in the ancient times, of course, candles and diyas were used literally as forms of lighting in the house. So you're lighting yourself. You're bringing your vitality back, your capacity to perceive and live. You're not just a machine here. You're meant to enjoy life. So don't deny yourself and don't just deal with problems and just say, whatever, that's just what I'm supposed to have. Not whatever. There's no whatever. So that's saying just choose to live again and rediscover that lost part of yourself. And of course, for all the relationship issues you're having, whatever, with yourself, with others, especially what comes to your notice, what your heart feels, where you feel lost, and where you feel hurt or victimized, or disharmony in the home, with your family members, with friends, of course, for lovers and marriage issues, for those wanting to attract their true soulmate into their life and it's not happening. This is the day to work on that because your heart energy will support you in every way. And you will, as the card says, experience relationship, harmony, and healing. And she's just standing there, so you can say decorated, right? Adorned with jewels of all kinds, jewelry. For a particular reason, this is supposed to be you feeling that way. Beautiful, precious, shining, with every form of instrument of light and every realm of heaven helping you in every way. So behind her is the beautiful blue sky of heaven. That's the Akashic spaces. Whoever you want to invite into this journey, not just Goddess Durga or Goddess Radha, but how to ignite your soul flame, even that's a problem for you. You don't even know where to start. It's just so overwhelming. Just look at this lotus. First, invite peace. And just look at the lotus literally coming into your heart space. Or just hold it. Take your palm out and as if you're holding the lotus. And say, Lotus, I'm so worried about. And put that worry literally into the center of your palm. Radhe Mata, help me with understanding. Understanding whatever you want to understand. Whatever is so overwhelming and irritating to you that you just cannot cross that wall. And do not in any way blame yourself here. Be real. Go ahead, be worried. Use all the words you can, everything. And don't worry about method, timing, how you're sitting, what you're wearing. Just be real. Feel it. And then say, Lotus, just please bring all that divine, peaceful energy as water. Drop it into my heart right now. Take a deep breath as if the lotus is now like water, divine water, come into your heart, left, right, everywhere. And you feel it. It's washing away all the pain, the despair, the anger, the irritation. It's all gone, right? I now feel, and now you feel what you wanted to feel. what you wanted to enjoy, the power to express, to give love and receive love. It's plentiful for you. The day is just starting. Think of it that way. And there's so many opportunities to live again, to love again, and to try. And this lotus will help you bring what you want to bring forward, because it's a blossomed lotus, right? Its petals are all out. This is you. So don't sit constricted. And you can do this for yourself, as we have done yesterday and many times before. Just clench your palm as tight as you can, and then just open it as if you're releasing the pain, and then keep it open. The beautiful lotus is now shining. The petals are open, receiving the sunlight, receiving the air, all that it needs from the heavenly forces, the vibrancy. That's within you now. You have that chance to rediscover this part of yourself that was hiding, you can say, from the world. She's not hiding, right? She's just happily standing there, all decorated and adorned. I'm beautiful and I choose to be. Enjoy being you. There's nothing wrong with being you. If criticism is something that has been a problem in your life, whether it's external or internal, stop the self-blame and stop accepting criticism or judgment. You are loved by God just as you are. Look into her eyes. Do you see any judgment there? Does she stop looking at you because you're not Hindu? Because she's of the Hindu tradition? No, she's loving you. Love all people just as they are. You might learn something from a different tradition, but she's not asking you to leave your traditions behind, right? She's just standing there saying, I'm right here for you, child. Just as you are, come to me, but ask. And then she's got beautiful earrings on, giving you the capacity to hear and use sound and invocations and prayer and song, expression, meditation, conversations, however you want to. Again, to spread and understand the capacity to love and be loved. And why is her hair so decorated and so tight and just on one side of her? It's saying that all those problems that you have, choose to surrender them to God, but moment by moment. Don't jump and think of an instant healing. And then you'll be given the wisdom and support and the guidance in the way that you can use it and going forward gracefully. That's why it's nicely and tightly going on the side of her. Take your time, use your higher self, the higher wisdom you're receiving from the divine ones, and you're going forward. Because see, what's above her is also considered a symbol for many. I'm not going to describe the symbol because, again, it becomes a symbolic definition that you're going to sit and think about that, oh, I don't understand that. This time it's just, think of it as a palm again going towards heaven. It's pointing upwards and receiving. And then there's a beautiful decorated orb in the center, a circle with small, small dots, right? This is you. Redefining yourself and your thoughts moment to moment and bringing in divine invocations, divine knowing, the presence of your archangels or divine ones that you believe in, giving you the capacity to change, to reflect, to understand, to move. So you're not stuck. Your soul flame, of course, it'll get ignited. Because you might wonder, she's talking about soul flame, but there's no representation of flame here anywhere. That's because you are supposed to define it for yourself and know that it's there. She's just helping you come to that process easily. Come through that process and come to your own self beautifully. That's why she's so beautiful, right? That's you actually. Look at her as a mirror. This is you actually looking back at you. Man, woman, doesn't matter. You're a beautiful child of God. And then look at her wearing what she's wearing, the necklace. Why is it double? Because part of it is going down into your heart. What is it that you choose to use in your power of communication this day to change your heart? Is it speaking to wise ones? Maybe you have teachers that you learn from, temples and holy spaces you go to and you engage in prayers there. For those, of course, who engage in prayer to Divine Goddess Durga and in other forms of prayer that are verbal, all of that is helping you relive and come back to life and is going into your heart. That is why she's carrying all of that into the heart, again wearing a similar orb as is there in your thoughts. This is the balancing of your thoughts and heart that we often see are in conflict sometimes, right? This time they will actually blend, you can say, into one another. All of your efforts are blending together. And that is why there's only 3 orbs in the center. Again, red and green. This is the grounding into the earth and the receiving of pure sacred revitalization and healing through the green ray and the red ray. Very much, again, connected to Goddess Durga. So see, divine feminine energy in all ways is supporting you. You can get out maybe of that thought of how you define divine feminine, what form you want to see her in. Accept whatever you receive and trust it. And if you see her third eye, it's all decorated again. That's you able to perceive, able to visualize, whether it's a wish, whether it's clearing, whether it's healing, whether it's rising, whether it's connection. The visualization process, try a meditation, a visualization which is not guided, but is asking you to visualize, and you manage to do that and say, wow, I didn't know I could do that. How do you know what you can do until you try? So try it today. And you might find something different about yourself. Now, if you see your hands, again, same thing. It's like a divine challenge giving you a chance to reignite your soul flame. This time, your hands are coming forward as an instrument of the light. Do you want to use them to paint, to write, to cook, to energize? And those work with Reiki. You might find a new form of Reiki, connecting with cards, connecting with symbols, and just for your own self or for others, you just find that how much you can do through your hands, even sending energy forward distantly, in clearing your past, visualizing for your future. If you get stuck in visualization, you might actually take your hand up above your eye and wake it up. See, that's a form of using your hand. You never knew that, right? So try that, even as you're maybe fixing your home this day and clearing your home, making your bed. Energize your bed. Ask your soul flame in some way to help you feel so excited about that you're literally sending energy from the divine into all the furniture you have around you, all the objects you have around you, even the clothes you're wearing. Isn't that an exciting thought? You don't have to try this every day. It's just for feeling. When you feel off, when you feel down, when you feel detached, when you feel sad and you want to give up. That's all. She's just helping you rediscover. She's not saying it's something that you have to then take again as part of your routine and say, oh, there's more I have to do now. No, it's to help you feel good. That's why feeling energy, if you see the sari she's wearing, and sari is a form of adornment, again, that Indian women predominantly wear. And it's just beautiful cloth, decorated, usually with beautiful bright colors and symbols, and is wrapped around in a certain way. This is you wrapping predominantly what? Love, pure love energy, as you define it, as you need it at this time. So wear beautiful clothes in whatever capacity you choose to use that clothing that is bright, and has meaning for you this day. Don't just put it on just because it's just something covering your body. Be excited about what you're wearing. And those beautiful birds on the left and right side of her, again drawn in a nice traditional form, is asking you to connect to the power of symbols, again, the symbolic energy that is meaningful to you. So go ahead and touch your left and right hand over those birds and ask for protection, for the feeling of safety and security that the heavenly forces are bringing all of this energy down to me, and I don't have to try so hard. I will rediscover the soul flame. I will fire up again, and literally that my candle will be burning again bright and strong, secure and happy, trusting, enjoying, and literally lit up. Of course, relationship harmony and healing will come forward. And choose a nice, beautiful color for yourself, just to remind yourself that you are on this journey and you're capable of change. Of course you will change. It's assured for you, it's given to you, and the divine ones want you to try and want you to remember who you really are. That thought is never lost in heaven. The Akashic spaces and the Akashic Healing Council, the divine ones surrounding you, your divine team, always want you lit up, your soul flame, to be aware. So just trust and receive. Don't cry, but try. Okay? So this is Tina signing off for this day. And this beautiful journey is made possible from the wise words given to us from the Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray, and Kyle can be reached at kylegray.co.uk. And the superb representation of the Divine Feminine comes to us through the artwork of Lily Moses, and Lily can be reached at lilymoses.com. So bye-bye, and we meet again tomorrow. Bye for now.